Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Natalie with Natalie's Closet, and today I have another giveaway video. So, well, I guess I have another giveaway, right? Anyway, Miley, stop. That is not for you to lick. They're not animals in real life. Anyway, Miley was licking the U's on the drop spindle. Really? Crazy dog. Anyway, okay, so if you're new, I would love it if you'd consider hitting the subscribe button down below and make sure to check that the bell is set to all so that you get notified anytime I upload a video. And welcome back to everybody else. I really appreciate all of your continued support, whether you're new, whether you've been here since the beginning of time, and everywhere in between. Thank you so incredibly much. You guys are amazing. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you. Now, today's giveaway is actually a giveaway inspired by the Wisconsin Sheep and Wool Festival I was at just a couple weeks ago. Actually a few weeks ago. And I just realized that I was trying to be all sneaky as though I videotaped this a different day than the day that I videotaped the Wisconsin haul by changing my shirt, which is kind of like a YouTuber trick or creator trick. We change shirts sometimes when we're making multiple videos in the same day, but then I just saw my necklace in the thing, and maybe you guys would never have picked it up, but of course I always tell on myself because why not? Anyway, so this giveaway is inspired by the Wisconsin Sheep and Wool Fiber Festival that we were at, or festival that we were at. The reason why I'm saying that it's inspired by them is because everything that is part of this giveaway was donated from one of the vendors at the Wisconsin Sheep and Wool Festival, which was amazing. Thank you so incredibly much to all of you for having donated what you donated. It means a lot to me, and I know it means a lot to my viewers as well. So this giveaway is not sponsored by YouTube, and it's not sponsored by the Wisconsin Sheep and Wool Festival. It was just items donated from some of the vendors out of their own kindness. So again, thank you to all of you. Now, I will put all the rules in the description box. I'm sorry, in the description box below. But a couple of them are: you have to be 18 to enter. You have to be a subscriber to my channel. So if you're not subscribed yet, make sure to do so. And it is void where prohibited. So if you live in a country that doesn't allow you to get items from a giveaway that you entered, unfortunately, I will have to pick a new winner. Knock on wood, I haven't had that happen yet. So I'm going to now commit myself to posting this October 11th. Okay, so sorry, I didn't stop to think about that because I have a bunch of videos in the queue. But, okay, so this giveaway goes live today, October 11th. Pretend it's October 11th. It's not, but just pretend. And it will run until October 25th, at which point the giveaway will be closed. You all have all the way through the 25th to enter. It'll close that night. And then the winner video will be posted sometime the week following. Okay, so you will have to answer a question. It's a multiple choice question. That's how I do all of my giveaways. That will come later at some time. You'll have to answer that question. Be a subscriber. Wow, our goldfish that's like literally this long just flipped out, and I hope water didn't just get on all the electronics. I know it shouldn't be there, but anyway, sorry, squirrel. So it ends on the 25th, and you'll have to answer a multiple choice question and be a subscriber. Those are the kind of musts. And you have to answer one of the options. You have to give me the answer of one of the options that I give you. If it happens to be something else, that's fine. But I have a feeling you'll be able to pick something within the options that I give. And then, yeah, it's actually two-part. One is answering one of the options that I have. The other one is like a second part that you'll figure out. Don't worry. It's easy. I promise. I don't use the random comment picker to pick a winner or a number generator because I've spent a lot of time testing it out and they're not fair. They're not fair. It can pick the same people multiple times or like stay within a certain, it just, I personally don't do it that way. However, I do have a new way that I actually do, we pick it on camera, but I put everybody's name on a little piece of paper and put it into a bowl and Mr. Boyfriend picks it on camera and that's how we do it. So then I will announce the winners. Okay, so I went on and on about a lot of stuff. Let's go ahead and get to the stuff. How about that? I know you guys are probably like, shut up already and show us everything we're going to win. Now, one thing I appreciate about this particular giveaway is there are things that may be in an area that you aren't familiar with or have never worked before. However, everything you need to be able to do it is somehow in the giveaway. You'll understand what I'm saying when I show you the items. But it happened to work out that way. And it was in no way that we said, well, you know, it would work out if you could give this away because that would help with this. No, it just happened to work out that way. So it was all meant to be. And I hope you guys like it. Okay, so we'll start with some yarn. But we're not going to do all just yarn to start. I'm going to kind of mix it up a little bit. There is one person who donated multiple items, but one is going to go into this giveaway, and then I'll have a couple other ones for other giveaways in the future. I hope you understand. I wanted to do that so that, you know, it's not, because otherwise it wouldn't make sense, because you wouldn't need multiples of this. I don't know if that makes sense. You'll understand when you actually see what it is. I'm trying to put all the business cards with all the stuff that was donated, and I had them all put together, and then somehow it all came apart, and I don't understand that. That doesn't make any sense to me. But, and hopefully you can't see this. I don't know if you can or can't, in all honesty, because I can't see what it is that you guys are seeing. I hope you can't see that, because that would kind of stink. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it. I think I got it. Okay, I got everything in here. Oh, yay, I found this. Okay, that makes. That's important. Okay, so let's start with some yarn, and then we'll kind of go back and forth to other stuff. We're going to do this over here. Okay, so yarn number 1 is from Fresh Lotus Designs. This is from Julie and Patrick. They are amazing. Actually, I don't know that Julie knows about this yet because she wasn't in the booth when Patrick donated it. Surprise! No, I'm kidding. You probably know about it. Anyway, so this is, okay, here's their business card. You got to make sure to check them out. And even if you go, if they have a comment section, say, hey, I won this item from you. Thank you so much, from Natalie's Closet. Or if you want to just let them know you heard about them from Natalie's Closet, that's great. That's not a requirement, but if you would like to, that would be awesome. All right, so this is the Lotus Cotton Shimmer. Now, they are very passionate about showing people that there are other options besides fibers from animals that you could be allergic to, like from, you know, wool, like different types of wool and stuff, that there are, and please excuse me if I'm saying this incorrectly, Julie and Patrick, but like cottons and bamboo and that type of thing. There are other types of fiber. So don't be scared of like hand-dyed yarns, because there can be other fiber content that you can use. For instance, this is the Lotus Cotton Shimmer. It's 100% hand-dyed mercerized cotton. It's fingering weight, approximately 460 yards to 100 grams. It's called Lotus Cotton Shimmer Big Rig. I don't know if that's the colorway. And it's it's quite soft. You guys know I'm obsessed with soft. And I'm looking at the viewfinder and the reflection of the TV like one of the other videos. But isn't that beautiful? There is kind of a theme with some greens in here. But look at that. It is so beautiful. And it's like a high twist too. I don't know if you can see that. But it is a fingering weight. Trying to find one of the strands so I can show you. Here you go. Anyway, don't mind my my dry skin. But it is beautiful. It really is beautiful. So, okay. So you got this from Lotus, Fresh Lotus Designs. So that goes back in this bag. Then we'll do another yarn. The weird thing is I know she gave us a business card. I don't know where it is. It's not in our bag. But if I find an extra business card, I will put it in there. But this is from Bumblebee Acres Fiber Farm. They have a farm. And they hand dye all of their yarns and everything. And I talked about them a lot in the haul video. And I interviewed Sam in the festival video. So make sure to go back and check those out. This is, let's see, Inspiring Your Next Woolly Adventures. A skein of yarn was lovingly hand dyed in a small batch by our family at Bumblebee Acres Farm. We are happily nestled in the rolling hills of northern Illinois, where we live. Farm fiber and create art in the form of yarn, spinning fiber, and patterns. This is the Hawthorne Fairy, inspired by flower fairies. It's Sasquatch Aran. It's an Aran weight. 100% superwash, British BFL, which is Blue Face Leicester. I always said Leicester, but I've heard Leicester. So if I'm saying it incorrectly, please correct me. It's an Aran 2-ply. It's a 3.5 ounce hank with 181 yards. Isn't this beautiful? I hope you're seeing it all. But it's got darker greens, lighter greens, beige, orange. It's so beautiful. I hope you guys love it. So that's from Bumblebee. Should I do... No, I'm going to do something different now. So this is from Oh My Fibers. This is their business card. And our instructor was actually Nancy. That's her information on the back. She did our small batch dyeing class that Mr. Boyfriend and I took. This is actually a mini weaving kit. Yes, a mini weaving kit. But it has everything you need in the kit. Are you seeing it all? I just want to make sure. Yeah, okay. So it's a mini weaving kit. You have everything you need. You have a darning needle. You have a little comb. You've got another needle with a thick eye. And, you have everything you can possibly need in here as a mini weaving kit. Isn't that awesome? I would love to have gotten this from myself to try. Wow, this is awesome. Like, it's got, like, these little, like not a comb, but it's got, like, these little, I guess it's for the weaving. This is incredible. I would love to have this kit. You guys are so lucky. So, like I said, everything you need in a neat little package. But you get to try something new, right? Okay, so that was from Oh My Fibers. Thank you so much. Nancy and Heather, was it? Her daughter? Please forgive me. I'm horrible with names. Horrible names. If you were a dog, I'd remember your name for life. And I can't imagine you being a dog to remember your name. My brain doesn't work that way. Anyway, it was Heather. I was right. Yay! Mr. Boyfriend didn't correct me, but reminded me. So, yay, Heather, I got it right. Okay. So now we're going to do something else that's not yarn. I'm trying to mix it up here. Okay. There's a lot of stuff. I think there's like 15 things. 15 different booths donated something. Is that not incredible? These people were so generous. It was, oh my gosh, we made so many great connections and friends and had so many amazing conversations and learned so much. It's not funny. Yeah, like mind blown. Crazy. Okay, so this is from Bernard Family Farms. This was from Elizabeth and Micah. They were the ones that had like all kinds of stuff in their booth. I mean, all kinds, bobbins and socks and yarn and fiber and all kinds of little knickknacks and fun stuff. And the felted soap. So if you were jealous about our felted soap, you now can have your own. And it's the same scent. It's the blackberry amber. Oh, it smells so good. So good. And it's the felted fiber. In case you didn't watch the last video, I'll read it to you. Handcrafted with olive oil and goat's milk, then delicately felted with luxurious alpaca fiber. Use as is. Fiber will felt/shrink with use. Behaves as a natural loofah or self-cleaning washcloth. Incredible. I love it. So, there you go. Now, uh-oh, this hank came undone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Can't have that happening. And did she give me a business card? Where's her business card? I swear I just saw it. I just had it in my hand. I don't understand where it went. I think I have an extra one of hers, so I'll throw it in if I have an extra one. Well, even if I don't have an extra one, I'll throw it in because I know her and somehow this came undone. Okay. I guess I'll show you. No, I don't want to show you another yarn because I want to kind of somehow sort of like, is Mr. Boyfriend locked out? You need help? Yeah. Okay. I thought he was stuck. Okay, I just made a bigger mess out of this. No, I didn't. I fixed it. Yay. Okay, so we're not going back. We're not doing that. We're not going back to yarn yet. Okie dokie. Ooh, that's strong. All right, wait. I can't do this or that until I show you this and that and... Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna do all this. All right, so this is okay. I'm gonna just pick which one I want to put into this giveaway. I think I want to do that one. Okay, so this was generously donated by Jennifer at Baroque Studio. There's her business card for you to check it out. Knitting needles and crochet hooks reinvented. So what she does, in case you didn't see my last video or my haul video, she repurposes old needles and hooks because now a lot of people use circular needles, so they don't need their long needles. So what she does is she takes them and either bends them into shapes or she cuts them or she drills holes into the center so she can make like earrings and other stuff. She makes earrings out of them. She makes bracelets. She makes shawl pins. She makes pens. I think there were bookmarks, all kinds of stuff. You got to go check out that video. I'll post both the festival video as well as the haul video. Well, the festival video, I actually talked to her, interview her. But I'll link those down below. But you got to go check it out because she does amazing stuff. And her son invented this like Swift, not like an umbrella Swift. It's an entirely different thing. It was incredible. But anyway, so she donated three of the same but different shawl pins. And I picked the one that I want for this giveaway. And then I'll include the other one, like the other two, in two different giveaways that I do in the whenever future. But look at this. This was made out of a needle, a knitting needle. See that? So she just went ahead and she bent it up and she went in and she created that. And her stuff is incredible. You got to go check it out. So thank you to Jennifer. And if I've forgotten to say thank you to you guys, thank you, all of you amazing vendors like Sam and Nancy and Heather and Jennifer and Julie and Patrick and Micah and Elizabeth. Sorry, I had to look up your names. I forgot. I apologize. Anyway, so thank you guys. Okay, so now this is something I don't know if you will have what it is that you need, that you would need this for. However, if you do, or if you do in the future, or if you know someone that does and you want to re-gift it, if it's something you're not going to use, that's fine. I understand. Don't feel like, you know, whatever. But this is from Babe's Fiber Garden. Their primary business is spinning wheels, but they also have some fiber, and they have yarn that dyes. But this is, I forgot what it's actually called, but they make this, which is incredible. It's 8 or less super bulky wraps per inch. Okay, it doesn't have the name on it, and it's funny because when we showed Nancy and Heather at Oh My this, they were like, "Oh my God, where did you find that? We have to go get it." They both ran. Well, Heather ran and she didn't see them, and then so Nancy went and they each got one. I mean, like it was like the hot item, but it's designed so that it's got a hook on here, and they actually like, it's not bore it, but like however they make these notches in here, and you wrap it and it'll tell you whether it's a lace weight, the fingering. If there's 18 wraps around, it means it's a lace weight. If it's 16 to 17, it's fingering weight. And it all tells you right here. There's a guide on here. But this hook, it's designed, I guess when you have a wheel, there's like an area where you need to like pull through the fiber or the yarn once it's spun. I'm not sure. I apologize for not knowing all of the information. But this kind of, it's long enough so that you could get in there and hook it and pull it through. Those of you that have spinning wheels will know what this is. I know you will, because Nancy and Heather like flipped their lids when they saw this. So thank you very much, Robin B, for this. I really appreciate it. And I'm sorry that I don't know the name of it, but it's super awesome. Care for the hook. Tells you how to... Woods used art. Okay, no. Okay, it doesn't say actually on here. But anyway, you'll know what this is if you have a wheel. And again, don't feel obligated that you have to use it or know what it is. Just, you can, you know, whatever. So thank you again, Robin D. All right, now, if you guys were jealous because I had some Firestar and you didn't, I'm sorry. But now you don't have to, because you have your own. It's in pink. She told us we could pick the color that we wanted, so we went ahead and we picked pink. Isn't that awesome? This is the Firestar, which is a more eco-friendly version of the Sparkle compared to the Angelina or Stellina, because it's, I forgot what the fiber base is, or what the base is, but it's just more eco-friendly. And this is from Knits and Pearls, Knitz and Pearls Fiberworks. Their website and information is on here, and you can find them at Knits and Pearls on Instagram and Facebook and Etsy. But they didn't have any business cards. It was just a QR code that we could have scanned. So their information is on here, so make sure to check them out. But now you have your own Firestar that you can go ahead and spin. And I know you're wondering, how am I going to spin this, Natalie? I don't even know how to spin. Neither do I. And I have no tools to be able to spin. Unless, of course, you have a wheel or your own Turkish spindle or drop spindle. But have no fear, because Natalie is here. Actually, Snyder Spindles is here. But anyway, this is Snyder Spindles, so go ahead and check them out. And they were generous enough to donate your very own Turkish spindle. So now you have a beginner-friendly Turkish spindle. Look at how beautiful that is. They actually like make all of this. It's incredible. But it's a 1.1 ounce, 30 gram. I don't know what that means. You need to look it up online. However, you and I can learn how to spin on our new Turkish spindles. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate the fact that you did this. Now, it's going to be sent to you this way so that it doesn't like get like jostled around too much or damaged. But this is, you know, kind of how it'll come. And all you do is you pull this apart, put this thin one piece into this slot right here, and then line up the holes, and there you go. And then you can start to spin. But The other thing that they asked us to include, which is something they include in all of their packages that they ship, or in all their orders that they ship. Where did he go? Oh, here he is this little sheepy guy. You see him? This little blue sheepy guy. Isn't that cute? They include that in all, and I hope that was in view. I think it is. They include that in all orders that they ship out. So thank you. And now you don't have to worry about your fire star and how you're going to spin it, or what do I want to do next? Or how you're going to spin your roving pack. It's a hand-dyed and natural colored wools from sheep in the driftless region of Wisconsin. It's 1 ounce of fiber. So that would be like a quarter of a hank. Well, 4 ounces is 100 grams roughly. So 1 hank of whatever weight you decide to spin. Processed at Utopia. This is the Utopia Fiber Mill. They didn't have any business cards, but it has it on here. Utopia Fiber Mill, Lafarge, Wisconsin. It's www.utopia. It's EWETOPIA fibermill.com or utopiafibershop.com. And we use only environmentally sensitive dyes and soaps for our processing. But it is their rainbow pack, or their roving pack, but it's their rainbow pack. I think it's all in view. I'm looking again in the reflection of, but it's this rainbow pack of fiber that you can spin, and you can include your fire star if you want, but your own pack of fiber that you can spin on your Turkish spindle. But don't wait. But wait, there's more. So next we have a skein of yarn. It's Deb and Bob Klein donated this from Maple Row Stock and Wool. They are in Michigan. What is the name of the wheels that they do? I forgot, but hopefully he hears me. Anyway, they do, remember the wheels that we were talking about we wanted? The name of it. Lendrum. I think that was it. Yeah, thank you. Lendrum wheels is what they sell. I think they have a couple of new ones, but typically they have like older ones that they fix up and resell. But they donated this Trekking XXL. They had a lot of fiber there also. It's 75% superwash wool, new wool. 75% new wool, 25% nylon. It's 100 grams, 420 meters, or 3.5 ounces, 459 yards. Made in Germany. Look at that. It's pretty. I can't tell if it's brown or if it's actually more like burgundy, like a light and dark burgundies with some cream, which is really pretty. Is it in view? I think so. I'm so sorry that I keep asking. But anyway, so they donated this. So thank you so much, Deb and Bob. I really appreciate it. So they donated that yarn. Let's see how I have this. So do I do this, and that? No. Okay. So never fear. You have some more fiber to spin. So you have a variety of fibers to spin on your new Turkish spindle. And again, like I said, you have all the tools that you need to do whatever with whatever. You have the weaving kit. You have a Turkish spindle to be able to spin the fibers on. And you have the little hook thingy for your wheel, if you have a wheel. And if you have a wheel, you'll be able to fly through this fiber even faster. But anyway, this is from Honey Gold Acres. And Caroline donated this. And this is Honey Gold Acres Merino Bamboo. I don't know how much, but it's 4 ounces. So I'm guessing would get you well, depending on what weight you did, it would get you however many yards of that. But this is called Finlayson. I can't quite read the, if you guys want to read what that handwriting says, I think I have it in the viewfinder. So I don't know. But anyway, you have this beautiful braid of fiber. Isn't that beautiful? With the like turquoise and light blue and like this gold. And I forgot what Chevis said this like white was. I'm going to have to ask her again. But anyway, so isn't that beautiful? I think you guys will have fun spinning this. And I hope you guys are going to enjoy the fact that this is this is like a unique giveaway. You have a little bit or a lot of a lot of stuff, but you have the tools to be able to do the stuff that you may not know how to do, but you can try, or you can decide to do what you want with it. But I just thought this was so amazing. Actually, Sam had donated the first thing from Bumblebee. And then Jennifer, I think, was it Jennifer from Burr Oak, donated the scarf pins. And I was like, or shawl pins, not scarf pins, shawl pins. And I was like, that night we were getting ready to go to bed, and I was like, wouldn't it be awesome if we can do a Wisconsin Sheep and Wool Festival inspired giveaway? And so I went back and I spoke to several of the vendors that we had dealt with the previous day on Saturday, as well as the new vendors that we had dealt with or we're going to be dealing with on Sunday, and said, this is my idea. Would you be interested or willing or able? Because some vendors may be really small and really they can't afford to donate something. But everybody that I had spoken to was very willing and very gracious about it and generous. And I thought it was amazing. And then it turned out that I was like, oh, wait, we have fiber here. What are we going to do about that? And then we got a spindle. And so it just like all lined up without us actually asking, because we had no idea when we went to Snyder's that they would actually donate one of their spindles, and they did. And it was like, oh my God, this all is falling into place. So I'm going to show you something next, and then I don't know what's going to happen. Anyway, this is from Sandy's palette, and Sandy was so kind. She dyes her fiber, and then when it comes to the yarn, she actually orders the bare yarn, and then she dyes the yarn, and she does amazing work. I mean, amazing work. And if there's like sparkles on your stuff, it's probably from the Firestar in your box. I'm just telling you that. Don't get excited that there's sparkle in the yarn. Anyway, so this is from Sandy's palette, hand dyed in Mineral Point, Wisconsin. Pair of socks. It's crocodile gray. It's 80% superwash merino wool. Actually, it doesn't say superwash. It just says 80% wool, so I'm not sure. 20% nylon. It's a single ply, 430 yards to 393 meters, 4 ounces or 113 grams. And look at this beautiful green. Isn't that beautiful? It's like an emerald green. So pretty. And again, it's a single ply. So pretty. And you can see the tonal variations in it. Isn't that beautiful? Or it's a tonal colorway. Oh, I love it. Oh, wait, here's her business card. Okie dokie dokie. All right, so that is that. We're not done yet, but I'm going to now give you the question that you need to answer. But there's more. So don't miss out on that and just figure, okay, here's the question, and I don't need to see what's more unless you don't care what's more. But here's hoping, fingers crossed, that you actually care what's more. It's not a lot more, but there's a couple things. Okay, so remember, you have to pick one of these options. If there is pick one of these things outside the box. If one of these options doesn't fit your thing, think outside of the box and choose one of these options. But then you can say, okay, I choose this out of your options, but really it would be this. And the second part, which you'll know on your own. Don't worry. Okay? So you have to pick one of these options to enter. And then if it's something different, just add that. It's this, I would choose this, but it really is this. Okay? And I'll give you an example after I give you the question. So if you were to attend a musical concert, what would be your preferred genre? And then who would the performer / band be? Okay. So you need to tell me which genre. That is what enters you into the giveaway, is telling me which one of these genres you would choose. And again, if it's not one of these, you could say, I pick this, but it's this. And this is the person I would want to see. Okay, so I'll give you an example after I read the options. So again, if you were to attend a musical concert, what would be your preferred genre? And who would the performer / band be? So the genre options are heavy metal, of course, because that's my number one preferred, but heavy metal, rock, classical, Latin, country, pop, electronica / dance, rhythm and blues, jazz, hip hop, or reggae. Okay, so I gave you 11 options. So because electronica / dance is one option and rhythm and blues is one option. Okay, so I gave you 11 options. So hopefully you can find one of these that you would be the genre that you would want to go see. So let's say none of these were really what I would prefer. But we all know which one it would be. But let's say none of these would be what I would prefer. I would say, okay, well, thinking outside the box, out of your options, it would be disco. I'm sorry, I didn't give that option. Out of these, okay, well, thinking outside the box, I would choose heavy metal. But really, I would prefer disco. You get what I'm saying? But in this case, my option is in here. Okay, so out of your options, my preferred genre would be heavy metal. And I would like to see H1Z1. Okay, you guys probably don't know them. They're actually a band out of Milwaukee. They're friends of ours. We've helped them like tear down and build up their set and stuff. Super fun. Super fun band. Totally heavy metal though. Like hardcore heavy metal. But anyway, so that's what it would be. You would say, out of these options, I would choose this. And I would want to see XYZ. Okay? But if the option isn't in there, you say, well, thinking outside the box, this would be my option out of your choices, but I would really prefer whatever, and I would want to see whoever. Okay? Does that make sense? All right. I'm glad you guys are on the same page as I am. Because I just know. I know. We're like connected, right? I know. I know what you're thinking. Stop thinking that, Leanne. Haha. It'd be funny if I was right. Tell me if I was right. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, Leanne always goes somewhere. I'm not very far behind her. Anyway, okay, let's get on to the next topic. Okay, so the next thing, or one of the next things, is this amazing fiber from Handspun by Stefania. Stefania. Here's their business card. And look at this fiber ball, or this ball of fiber. It is incredible. It's got the light blue, it's got gray, darker gray, a lighter gray, but it also has stellina. Can you see the sparkle, sparkle, sparkle? Now, this isn't 25% stellina, and that's totally okay. You don't get that often. But this has such a beautiful, just undertone of sparkle. It's just beautiful. It's just so pretty. Sorry, I get sidetracked by sparkle. Anyway, so look at that beautiful fiber. You guys have fiber to keep you busy for a while. Now, what I would love for you to do is, if and when, even if it's just practicing, if you practice on your new Turkish spindle, some spinning, I would love it if you would either tag me on Instagram, which actually tagging doesn't really do it. What you would need to, yes, tag me, not hashtag. Tag me on Instagram so I can see what it is that you are doing. Actually, on anything that you make or do with any of the stuff that you won, tag me on Instagram. It's at, oh, really? Now I just forgot what my handle is on Instagram. It's at Natalie's Closet 77. So tag me on Instagram so I can see what you're making. And then I will go ahead and somehow get whatever your makes are to whoever it is that, like whether it's from Sandy or if it's from Stefania or if it's from whoever. I will go ahead and make sure that they get to see it. I would also love it if you would include a picture on my Facebook group, which is Natalie's apostrophe S, Natalie's Closet Fiber Arts Community on Facebook. The link is in the description box below as well. If you want to go ahead and join or request to join, there are 3 easy questions. I'll go ahead, I or one of my admins will go ahead and accept you in. And then I would love it if you would share pictures of whatever it is that you are making. Or if you tried out the spinning for the first time. I would love to see what it is that you're doing. And I think the vendors that generously donated something would love to see it as well. So I would greatly appreciate that. That's awesome. Now we have one more thing left. And this was from, really? Oh my God, I know her name. Mr. Boyfriend. Interlacements. Thank you. And I even just saw, oh my gosh, I swear, I wonder about myself sometimes. Kelly, I am so sorry if you're watching this. I know your name. We only spoke to you about 1,200 times between Michigan and Wisconsin. Yeah, I mean, seriously, I know your name. I promise. Anyway, Kelly with Interlacements. I love interlacement stuff. I've known interlacements since the Yarn Lady, the local yarn shop in Florida that I was hoping to buy. That was my very first experience with interlacements, and it was the zigzag and the other one. They're 2 of my favorite ones for interlacements. But this one is called Round Trip. I think that's the colorway, is Round Trip. But let me double check that. I'm going to undo this because I need to re-hank it. But this is, no, it's Metamorphic. It's Superwash Merino. I'm assuming it's 100% Superwash Merino. But what I love are, these are like super hanks. Like the zigzag, I think was like 900 yards of worsted weight. I mean, really? That's craziness. Anyway, this is, oh yeah, and it even says hand dyed by Kelly. Kelly, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Anyway, so she dyes all of this stuff. She took over the business a couple years ago. And anyway, so this one is the Metamorphic. It's approximately 500 yards. Oh, okay. Oh, should I read this to them? Okay. Mr. Boyfriend opened this up. Woo! And one of the fiber bases that I love is on the website. You got to go check it out. It's Interlacements. It's INTERLACEMENTS yarns.com. But let me show you this, and then I'll read the about page. And then if you guys don't want to be here anymore and listen to it, you guys can get off. But I hope you do, because Kelly's awesome. Well, okay, all of these vendors are amazing. Sincerely, we really created a lot of great, and I don't even want to say connections. I want to say friendships, because we really got to speaking to all of these vendors, to be honest. They're incredible. But it's approximately 500 yards, and this is a worsted, oopsie. Let's see. It would be a thin worsted, if not a thicker DK. But it's approximately 500 yards. And look at that. It's called Road Trips. So it's got the yellow. It's got hot pink. It's got like a corally pink and some purples and like a almost black purple right there. It's awesome. It's awesome. So you've got all kinds of fun stuff. Actually only one, well, I don't want to say natural because these are all natural fibers, but only cotton. Everything else I think has wool in it. Look at that. I did it on the first time this time. I hanged it up pretty good. I'm so proud of myself, because that doesn't always happen with me. Anyway, okay. So remember, read all. I'm going to read this about interlacements. So don't go anywhere. I'm just reminding you guys. You have to answer the question. Try to think out of the box. Choose one of my options. If one of those options isn't really it, say out of your options, it would be this, but really this. And then let me know what artist you would want to be seeing that's under that genre. And then have to be 18 years old, have to be a subscriber. This is not affiliated in any way or sponsored by YouTube or Wisconsin Fiber Festival, Sheep and Wool Festival. It is the vendors, out of the vendors' kindness and generosity. And void where prohibited. And I always think I'm forgetting something big, but that's why I'm saying read the description box below. You have to read it and answer the question, and that is your entry into you. By answering the question, you are stating that you read all the rules and that you agree and that you're entering. Okay. And yeah, so thank you again to all of you amazing small businesses and vendors, because you guys were vendors at the show, but small businesses and amazing people that we met. You guys are incredible, and I appreciate every single one of you. And I know I know my viewers appreciate all of you too for doing this. And of course, the winner will appreciate you guys so much. So anyway, about interlacements. Thank you for visiting our website. And well, I'm visiting, you're not, but you're visiting through me, okay? And giving me the opportunity to tell you about myself and my business, my business, Interlacements Yarns. My name is Kelly Potter. I live on a small farm in northeast Wisconsin with my husband, Brian, our 3 teenage children, and our numerous farm animal friends. Outside of dyeing yarns, my activities include knitting, shepherding my small flock of sheep, spending time with family, and running our home. On our farm, we have a small flock of Lincoln and Blueface Leicester sheep. Leicester. I always said Leicester. Leicester. Right, Kelly? Correct me if I'm wrong. Horses, chickens, our trusty farm dog Kit, and a few friendly kitties. I purchased interlacements from the former owner and my dear friend, Tracy Schuh? I think it's Schuh. Schuh. And I apologize if I got that wrong. In the fall of 2022, although I had dabbled and played, 2 years. Although I had dabbled and played with dyeing yarn before this. Tracy taught me the art of dyeing clear, vibrant, repeatable colorways on different fibers and bases. And the reason she's saying that is because different fiber bases will take color differently. So you may have the exact same dye lot of hot pink, have it mixed exactly the same. Let's say you have enough to be able to go across 5 different fiber bases. Each one is going to come out somehow different. One may come out vibrant hot pink, like the hot pink you guys know I love. Some may be totally different. Some may strike differently, and you may end up getting some of the yellow that's in there, because colors can have different colors in them. Like there could be a color that has red 5 and yellow 2 and blue, whatever. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about. But you get what I'm saying. And so a yarn or even a section of a fiber may pick up the yellow or may pick up the whatever. I just recently saw somebody dye, I think it was 3 different fiber bases, 6 different hanks of yarn. So 2 in each fiber base. And one of the two same fiber bases, one came out, I think it was like, let's say burgundy. I can't remember what it was. The other one came out green. It was exactly the same. She poured it on exactly, or I think she dip dyed it. I can't remember. But she dyed it exactly the same. One took on green. One took on the burgundy. Or was it? It was something like that. But anyway, all of like the different fiber bases took on the color it was supposed to be, or near the color it was supposed to be, but one came out green. What? The rest are like pinkish, deep pink, almost red. Okay, I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, anyway, you get what I'm saying. You just don't know. You don't know. So anyway, okay. So on different fiber bases, okay, I am so blessed to have the opportunity to make yarn, color, and fiber shows my job, and I'm always happiest when I'm up to elbows in wool, whether it's cuddling my sheep in a dye pot of colorful yarn, or snuggled head to toe in all of my hand knits. My goal at Interlacement Yarns is to provide beautiful yarns so you, our customers, can create and enjoy hand knits, crochet items, and woven fabrics of your own. I feel like so much of our days are spent in the hustle and bustle of life, and it's so important to take time to slow down and be creative, to make things with our own hands that we can be proud of. Knitting for me has been about just that. As a stay-at-home mom of 3, most of what I do is quickly gone. Dinners are eaten, clean dishes are used, muddy boots quickly muss up freshly cleaned floors. But when knitting a sweater, I created something beautiful, something that lasts, something that's mine, that I can wear and keep and enjoy. I hope that resonates with some of you other makers out there. That is why I love, all caps, knitting. That is why I'm so blessed and grateful that I can create yarn that other makers can use to feed their own creativity. Here at Interlacements, we strive to find yarns that are unique and fun. Our lovely zigzag, yes, zigzag and rickrack. I love those yarns. They're so fun. You got to look up their website and you got to check rickrack and zigzag out. I'm telling you, they're fun. Our lovely zigzag and baby rickrack rayon yarns take color in a lovely, almost iridescent way. I wonder if that's why I love them. And talk about drape. They work up into the most luxurious drapey fabric. And as a shepherdess myself, I love that. I want to be a shepherdess. Leanne, shh, I hear you, I promise. I love Leanne. She's like my voice of reason. I don't know that I listen to her often, but you know I love you. I love giving, see, Leanne and I are like best overseas friends because she lives in Australia. And I love our relationship, and I love, she knows I'm messing with her, but she knows I love her to pieces. But at the same time, she knows that I'm right, that she is saying the things that I'm thinking she's saying. It's crazy how we're like so connected. Becky's the same thing. Yeah. But, okay, talk about a shepherd, and as a shepherdess myself, but I can't say we won't have sheep at some point, or alpaca. I'm telling you, Mr. Boyfriend's getting just as absorbed into all this as I am. And that's not even stretching the truth at all. Like, at all. Right, Mr. Boyfriend? I love wools for their natural, as a shepherdess myself, I love wools for their natural warmth, bounce, squish, and vivid color saturation. We offer a variety of weights and types of yarn, so it's easy to find the perfect yarn for your next project. And we can't forget our spinners out there. We offer a variety of scrumptious roving braids. That's it, roving braids in our signature vivid colorways, so you can create your own hand-spun yarns. They have amazing fiber bases. Fiber braids or roving braids. I'm thankful you have chosen to check out my website, purchase my yarns, support my small business, and join me on this incredible fiber adventure. And I have a feeling I actually have, I don't know if it's this particular fiber base. Well, you know what? I kind of want to go get it, but I don't know if I can pause this. Mr. Boyfriend, I have a quick question. This is for people who actually want to be here, and you don't have to be here at all. Is there a way of pausing this video so I could go grab something and then come back, or just... Okay, so I'm going to stop this really quick, and then I'll come back, show you what I want to show you, and end the video. Okay? All right, hold on. Oh, he's going to stop it for me. Okay. Anyway, I do actually think this is the colorway on her website. But this is my Interlacements rickrack. I thought I had the zigzag, but evidently I have the rickrack. This was hand dyed by Tracy. 1,200 yards approximately. It's a 16-ounce skein. 16. That's 4 times the average hank. So that would make this. This is 100% rayon. That would make this, if it's 300 yards, a DK? No, it would probably make it a sport weight. But check this hank out. What? I mean, do you see the size of this hank? 1,200 yards of yarn. I mean, I can make a baby blanket just out of this hank right here. I mean, really? I can make a beautiful shawl out of this one hank. I mean, 1,200 yards. That's craziness, right? Oh my goodness. This is like, wow. I mean, I'm telling you. And this was called Soleil? I don't know what it's called. Anyway. But, and honestly, the price that I paid for this a few years ago was like nothing compared to, I mean, 4 hanks, really? So that would be $12 a hank. It was $48 for this. That's $12 a hank, really? I mean, craziness. Anyway, I think this is what she has on her website. Bottom left hand corner of what I read about the about page, on the about page. All right, guys. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and good luck to the giveaway winners. Remember, and I know I kind of went over this in the beginning, and I kind of probably sounded like an idiot because I should have known when the date that this giveaway started, except this is a planned, like a recorded in advance. Yeah. So this giveaway starts October 11th and ends, what was it, the 25th, I think? Hold the phone. Oh, I wonder if I do that. Anyway, so it starts October 11th and ends on the 25th. So you have the entire day of the 25th to enter, and it ends that evening. And the winner video will be posted sometime the next week. Okay, so good luck to everybody. And thank you again to all the vendors if you're watching this. And you're probably thinking, oh my God, this woman is crazy. But that's who I am, you know. Anyway, have a great night. Remember, for every season, there's a reason to crochet. Love, hugs, and prayers to everybody. Extra prayers for those who need it. If you need extra prayers but don't want to share publicly, email me at natalies.closet@yahoo.com. We will add you to our private prayer list. And if you don't mind me sharing it publicly but anonymously, let me know that, and I'll do that as well. Miley says hi and bye to her peeps. She's sleeping all nice and comfy. Mr. Boyfriend says bye. In case you didn't hear him, he said bye. And my mom, as always, says hi and bye. And thank you for all the continued thoughts and prayers for her. Thank you for all the continued thoughts and prayers for us. And I, of course, say bye. I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys soon. Good luck. Bye.